I'll start from the beginning. I have done my undergraduate in the year 2022, June, from Usmania University in computer science. Then I have given my first attempt in August 2022 in Hyderabad consulate, where unfortunately I was rejected, but I didn't lost my hope over there. Then I gave more two attempts, second in again in Hyderabad and third again in Mumbai. Then in the final attempt, fourth attempt in Hyderabad, I finally got my visa approved for DePaul University. But I had to fly to USA in the month of December because I was under administrative process 221G, where I got my visa approved in the month of October and I had to fly for the winter intake. So I've been in US past 6 months. It has been a great journey. Got to learn new things, explore new things. Every steps teach a new lesson and everything, new experiences. I've already shared my visa experience with the Zolve. I guess everyone have seen my video over there.
I will definitely put the video link over here so that everyone can
Yes.
to the video.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So yes, so from writing down the ALS to getting your visa approved, every step makes you a little more happier. Now I guess there's only one final step left, the immigration check. Once you exit the airport, then again a new journey begins. So we'll start the pre-departure checklist now, I guess. Or does anyone wants to ask the question before we start?
What we can do is, since there are limited number of people, we can give access to everyone so that it can be a interactive session, right?
Yes.
And will it be fine with you?
Yes, yes.
It will be interactive section session. You all can ask questions, and but make sure it's not like ऐसे कचरा ना हो जाए. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think now everyone will be able to unmute themselves. It will be better if we can also start our videos. So it will be more like a panel discussion and not just a one-way conversation.
Yes.
Karan, if you want to
Oh,
say something, you can unmute yourself now and
Yes, hi. Thank you. Hi, Farhan. I have a question. Like you said, as know that most of us have our visas in place, and the next step is, uh, arrival at the airport and facing the immigration check
immigration.
there.
Yes.
So, can you please share some experience about the do's and don'ts there before we jump into the pre-departure?
Okay. So which university you are traveling to? I mean, where you are pursuing your
Deepal,
master's?
Deepal. Yeah,
DePaul. Okay. So your port of entry would be Chicago, I guess.
that's right.
Yeah. So have you booked your flights or you need to do it?
Yeah, that's in the process right now, but the port of entry, like you said, remains
Okay,
Chicago.
yes, the port
So
of yeah. So the port of entry is Chicago. So make sure you don't have anything on your phone. It's neat and clean. I mean, don't completely reset your phone. Make sure you have proper things in your phone. First thing I would suggest everyone to clean up your phones because a small thing can land you in trouble. First thing first, make sure your phone is good. All the chats, everything, photos, even small things can, land you in trouble. I don't want you guys to get feared, but that's the reality of the immigration over here. So make sure there's nothing on your phone and be confident and remember the things you said in the interview. They'll try to cross check the answers. That's it. My experience was that first he asked me which university you are heading to. I said DePaul. Then he said, where are you going to stay? I said, I'll be staying with one of the senior, and I said the address. So he said, why are you not staying in the university campus? So when I traveled to US, the university was closed for Christmas and New Year holiday. So I said, the university is closed till January 7, so I'll be staying in temporary accommodation till then. Okay, so he said, did you register for on campus? I said, no, as the university is closed. Once the university is open, I'll register. So again, he asked, did you pay the university fees? I said, no, officer, I didn't pay the fees. So he asked, why didn't you pay it? I said, as it's a big amount, I don't want to take any risk during doing the online transaction from India. I wanted to pay by myself once I land over here in the university. Then again, after this questioning, he said, who is sponsoring you? I said, my father is sponsoring with his savings and education loan. Then he said, okay, you need to step aside. We are going to take immigration to another officer. He's going to proceed further. So there's a room over here at the Chicago airport where there is a verification done and, interrogation room sort of. So they took me over there and I sat around for 30 minutes. They took my passport and everything. The room was filled with people. Everyone was getting grilled, but he just made me sit over there for 30 minutes. Then again, he came back with my passport and he said, I'm good to go. So yeah, be confident, don't get nervous. That's it. Anything else, Karan?
No, thank you. When you say phone clean, what do you mean by that?
The charts and everything, like, how do I say it? Even the small things, for example, consultancies, agents, and everything.
Yeah, I got the hint. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. We can go ahead with your presentation, and then people
Okay.
can give small breaks to people to ask questions.
Okay. Yeah. So getting visa approved, traveling to USA is excitement. It's a mixed emotion. You are leaving your home country. You're excited to begin a new journey for your master's. So make sure you don't miss anything while leaving your home country. So important documents, passport. Without passport, you cannot travel. You cannot enter the even your city airport. I-20 passport, I-20 service, DS-160. Even they are going to ask you at the India airports too. Your passport, I-20 service, and DS-160. Acceptance letter, proof of financial health and immunization records. Travel insurance is optional if you want to carry it, it's good, or else it can be neglected. But make sure you carry all these things because they can ask you anything. And please carry the COVID vaccination certificates too. Then financial preparation while living for US, make sure you open a separate account where you have funds which you are showing for the masters, and carry a credit card or a debit card. For example, if you have a layover at the Abu Dhabi airport or anywhere, so that you can have emergency funds to use over there, or even you can use the Wi-Fi in the plane. The plane I traveled was Etihad Airways. So they had this Wi-Fi facility in the aeroplane. You can use your credit card to use the Wi-Fi. And you can get foreign currency exchange at nearby places. For example, we have Western Union. You can directly go into SBI and exchange your funds. And you can get the Forex card too. You can load it with $500 to $1,000 in it. You can use it in US anywhere. SBI Forex card. Yeah.
Which forex card would you suggest to take up, like given the charges and all of it?
I have taken SBI, but they have many options like HDFC and Axis Bank is also offering. I had my bank account already with SBI, so I went with SBI. So if you need a forex card in Axis or HDFC, you need to have an account in it and you need to deposit the money into the account so that you can get the forex card.
Mhm. But like according to my research, all these banks are charging lot of markup fees.
Exchange.
Yeah, exchange
Yes.
rate as well.
Yes. So you just carry, I would suggest you just load that card with only $500. So that would be easy for you. Rest amount you can, $3,000, you can carry it in cash.
Okay.
You can get it exchanged from a local one who can give you good rates.
Mhm. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then the packing essentials, I would suggest clothing and footwear is important very much. So it depends upon which season you are coming to USA. I would suggest you not to carry the snow jackets from India because they're a lot of heavy. They take a lot of space in your baggages. So you will be getting 23 kgs, two bags, and 7 kgs. So that would be 46 plus 7. So yeah, clothing and footwear, get some formals, get some clothes you could wear in home and university clothes. Footwear, just get some, yeah, you won't find chappals over here like you find in India because it's too expensive over here. Footwear shoes you can get over here easily, but yeah, the one you wear at home or you wear for casually outside, you can get them. Electronic devices and chargers, you need to get the travel adapter because the pins over here are different. So yeah, get the international adapter from Amazon or somewhere. Personal care items, I would suggest you to get 2 to 3 things for the initial days for a month. Then you can go to Walmart or somewhere else to get it. But for the initial days, get a brush, toothpaste, a soap or a body wash you use or a face wash so that it would be easy for you. Medications and prescriptions are important because they won't give you here anything without the doctor prescription and they don't accept Indian prescriptions over here. You can carry the medications you have from India. For example, get Dolo 650, Domstol for nausea, Imodium for motions, and azithromycin. And what do we have? Augmentin 625 antibiotics because they don't give antibiotics here without the prescription. And few utensils for the initial days. For example, a small pan to fry egg or to make some tea or to make some Maggie. That would be helpful for you. Then the travel arrangements, book your flights accordingly. I would suggest to go with Qatar Airways or Etihad or Emirates. And if you book a 2 month prior or 1 month prior, that would be cheap for you. I guess the rates right now are 1,20,000 or 1,40,000. I don't know. I got my flight booked for around 60,000 or 70,000, I guess, Etihad Airways from Hyderabad to Abu Dhabi, then Abu Dhabi to Chicago. Yeah. So arrange the airport pickup. If you have any of your friends over here who are coming to pick up, that's great. Or you need to book Uber so that you could reach your destination. And make sure you don't carry anything that would make you suspect at the airport over here in Chicago. Keep it minimal because again, if they try to open the bag, then this another headache you don't want to get into. And security checks, you have two security checks, one at the Abu Dhabi if you're traveling to Abu Dhabi. They check your handbags and everything. So don't carry anything like knives, nail cutters, nothing in the handbag. Everything in the luggage if you're carrying something. Yeah, and make sure you guys are vaccinated with the COVID and everything. because they didn't ask me anything regarding the vaccines or certifications, but it's your luck. They can ask you anything, anytime, anywhere. So keep it in a handy. And once you get over here, your university offers you insurance. So make sure you register for it. Don't neglect it because it can help you get the medicines at the discounted price. Then the cultural preparation, there's a lot of people over here from different countries. You find white people, black people, Chinese, everyone from all the countries, you find it over here. So yeah, it would take some time to you adjust over here. If you have your friends here, they can guide you easily. If you are new, then it would be a little challenge for you. Yeah, but make sure you are connected to the student communities over here from the university. They can help you go through it. Accommodation arrangement. This is an important thing. If you are living on campus, that's good. If you're living off campus, make sure you have good roommates, and you have your name in the lease agreements and the rental policies, and you are living in the safe neighborhood, and you have everything in a walkable distance until you get a car for yourself. For example, the grocery shopping and everything. Because if you don't have a car here, it means it's very tough over you if you don't have a car. I guess that's it. If you have any questions, you can start asking.
In the visa interview, if the visa officer asks us where we are staying and we are not actually staying on campus, is it recommendable to say that we are staying off campus?
Yes, you can definitely say that I'm staying with the seniors of the college, or in my case, I won't suggest you that, but in my case, I said that I'll be staying with my senior in the temporary accommodation until the college opens. Or you, so he said, did you register for it? So I said, no, but once the college is open, I'll be staying on campus.
Right. So actually, the issue is my university website clearly states that they wouldn't be providing accommodation for master's students. So in such case, I think it'll be very easy for them to tally whatever I say.
Yes, you can just copy a print of it stating that the university doesn't offer master students accommodation, so I'll be staying off campus. There's no issue in it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, yes, Swaroop. How are you?
Yeah. I'm fine. Yeah, I will be going like 10 days before I'm the orientation. So I will be
Okay.
getting down in Dallas. I'm in Oklahoma
Okay.
City University. So in Dallas, I will be staying with my cousin. So what can I say to them for registering an off accommodation there?
You can say that you are staying with one of the senior of the university until you find on-campus accommodation.
So regarding the registration, so if I register for the on-campus accommodation now and I want to
Yes,
cancel after arrival, is it possible without any fee?
I'm not sure about it. Depends upon the university to university. They have different rules for different university. You can confirm with the university in the mail. What if suppose I want to cancel it anytime? What would be the charges?
Okay, so if I register for that and can I use that as I will be staying on campus?
Yes, you can use that email, or you can just show them that I have already sent a mail to the university to register myself, but they haven't confirmed yet. So until then, I would be staying with one of the senior. Once the registration is confirmed, I'll be moving to on campus.
Okay, thank you. That was my doubt.
Yeah.
Hey Farhan, Kirti here.
Hello.
Yeah, I have two things. One thing is regarding his accommodation as well. I'm planning off-campus accommodation, but I don't plan to get on the lease actually. So will that cause any issue during my immigration, like when I'm asked?
No, it doesn't cost anything. It depends upon the roommates the place you are going to go. But in future, it might cost you an effect, because if suppose you get an RFE, so after when you're applying for OPT, they ask you to show your residency proof. So you got to show your lease agreement in which you have your name in it.
Okay, yeah.
That's the reason why I suggest you to get your name on the lease agreement. So if in case you get an RFE, you would be able to show that you have been residing in this state for this many days.
Oh,
But you
okay,
can
okay.
get your name for the last 6 months of your master's. Starting initial
Mm-hmm.
days, it's fine if you don't want to get your name on the lease agreement.
Yeah, got it. Yeah,
Mm.
and one more thing is like packing out the essentials, the food essentials. Recently, we had some issues regarding this rice export, all those rice bans, all those things, right? So, is it
Yes.
okay to carry those things, or how, do you have any suggestions for that?
Uh, which state you are traveling to?
Indiana, it's Purdue. I'm going to Purdue.
Indian, okay, Purdue
Mm.
University. So
Mm.
there should be no issue. But I would suggest, why do you want to carry all the things when you can get it over here? You get everything Indian over here in Indiana, Chicago, everywhere. You have Patel brothers. You get rice, you get
Mhm.
dal and everything. I would suggest just carry the quick things you could make in your initial days. For example, Maggie, some packet of cornflakes or something. Easy things that you could make until you
Okay.
get your shopping done over here.
Sure. And one more thing,
Mhm.
I recently heard that we can't carry the rice flours or any other flours today. Is it true? Like
I'm
something in the
not sure on
flour
it.
powder.
I'm not sure on
Okay.
it because I didn't carry any of the food, except I just bought one sweet box for my friend, and I didn't get anything food because I have a lot of clothes in my bag, so didn't have space for the food.
Sure. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Because you can get the food over here, but you can't get the clothes, the one you get in India, the traditional clothes and everything.
Sure. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
Hello. I
Hello.
wanted to ask that how is George Washington University in DC?
I don't know about it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is there anyone in the meeting who's planning to go to George Washington to text me? Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to ECY University, New York. I just wanted to know that how you found accommodation. Like, just suggest me something how to find.
So there are so many WhatsApp groups of New York or Indians in New York. There are some groups where you can join and you will find people sending messages, accommodation available for one boy, accommodation available for one student. In that way, you could find accommodation, or the university itself have some groups. You said your university is in New York, yeah, right?
Yes, New York.
So I guess university should have also have a group where only Indians are there. So they create a group with the Indians and help them get accommodation. In my case, I had a lot of people over here in Chicago, so I didn't have any issue with accommodation, finding an accommodation. But most of the people get accommodation through the WhatsApp groups.
Okay, and do we have to pay before any like coming to the US?
Uh, yes, in few cases, people would ask you to pay advance amount so that they could block your reserve your place. But yeah, again, it's a risky call. I know you can't trust someone on the internet, but yeah, it's a 50-50 case.
Okay, so what should I do in that case? Like,
In that case, I would suggest you to get a hotel or a motel for first 2 to 3 days until you find accommodation.
okay.
That would cost you more, but it's better than losing money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more thing, like if we will be having Zolve card, then is there any need of Forex card?
You will get your Zolve credit card once you land into USA. You won't get before it, and it will be delivered to your home address. Zolve credit card. If you are talking about the Zolve credit card,
But you'll also have your virtual card with you that you can start using, and you can activate your virtual card once you land in the US and start transacting. But the physical card will be delivered to your address in USA.
yes. So the thing is that if you want to add your Zolve credit card to your phones, you need to change your region to USA. Once you add into USA, then you need to, if you are using Android, Google Pay will automatically change, and you would be able to add your virtual card into the Google Pay, and you can tap it anywhere. If you have an Apple, that would be easy for you. You can directly add into the wallets and start using the card. But yeah, again, it depends upon the how much you limit you are getting into credit card.
Okay. Got it.
So get $500 in the Forex card. That would be safer for you.
Okay.
And you can use that Forex card here anywhere without any charge.
How much limit you got on Zolve card?
I got $4,000.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, because I guess my CIBIL score was good back there in India, so they gave me $4,000.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an amazing card, to be honest. I've been using past 5 months. Yeah, and the rewards and the cashbacks everywhere I go, grocery shopping, and even the fuel and everything, I get it done on the Zolve.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to ask that as my university isn't having any WhatsApp groups, they only have a link to find roommates, and probably there are no Indians. So, how should I make it work to find Indians for my room, like for roommates?
So, which state you are in?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. In those places, it's very hard to find Indian people because most of the Indian people travel to either Chicago, Texas, or California, or New York.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's like finding Indians over there is very hard. But it
Okay.
could be yeah, but it would be new experience for you to sharing your room with new people.
Yeah, it is, but initially it's like kinda
Yeah.
not
Yes, I
that
get
great.
you. Yeah.
Though I have many relatives living in Washington, D.C., but still, like after a point of time, I need roommates to live in with.
Once you land in Washington, D.C., it's great you have your relatives over there. Once you land in USA, you will
Yes,
automatically start making connections. People will start you giving the links and everything. You will find in a month,
exactly.
not
Yeah.
more than that. Yeah.
Okay. Because what I was seeing is in my universities, there are a little less Indians, but the university is very prestigious. Like many of my friends applied, but I got the acceptance. Now I am tense that there are very less Indians.
You are coming to USA and you want to be with Indian. That's great. We want to be surrounded by our people. But
Yeah, but
yeah, it's a great opportunity for you to get exposure over here.
yes, exactly. University
Yes,
has on-campus livings also, but
but it's quite expensive.
it's kind of same only because Washington is only expensive. But the thing is, the rooms aren't that great.
Okay, yeah, it's like dorms and everything.
Yeah, no, it's a big room, but they have very small single beds, and wardrobes are also quite small. There's no big storage spaces.
Okay.
in that way. And do we get kitchens in university campus living if we go with that?
Kitchens, I'm not sure on it, but mostly you won't find kitchens, I guess.
Yeah, because I can only see microwaves and fridge, nothing else than that.
Yes, yes.
So how do people manage food if they're living on campus? Like, do they bring
So I guess,
mess?
yeah, it would be a sort of mess. You get breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cool, Farhan. Let's go ahead with the presentation and we can take last.
The presentation is done.
Cool. Then if you guys have any questions, we can spend another 5-10 minutes and then we'll wrap the session. And guys, the Zolve credit card flow is now open. Go ahead and apply for the Zolve credit card. All you need to do is download the Zolve app and click on the credit card tab and upload your documents and get your credit card now.
And even I can drop my referral too if someone needs it.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Do that right away, actually. Okay, if you guys have any questions to Farhan or any questions about Zolve, any services about Zolve, you can just drop it in the chat box. We'll happy to answer. We'll spend next 5 to 10 minutes answering your questions. Anyone, guys?
Yeah. Can you tell me more about like health insurance?
So your university offers you a health insurance, so you need to pay for it. For example, my university, it was 1,800 per semester. $1,800 per semester. If you got when you go to the doctor, the first thing they ask you, have you got any insurance? You need to make sure you download your insurance from the university student portal. So it depends upon your insurance how much they are offering you. If it can be complete free or it would be 70% or 80% of the amount they pay. And even you can get the medicines on insurance. For example, I just got my dental treatment done. The dental treatment is not covered, but the medicines I get, it was covered. So for $20 of tablet, I just had to pay $2 to $3.
Okay. And like university insurance is so costly, so can we look for the other third party?
Yes, you can go with it, but the third parties mostly won't cover anything on you. It's just you have insurance, that's it.
Okay, so is it better to like we should go with the university one?
Yes, I would suggest to go with the university because you don't know how the time comes. So I would suggest to go with the university one.
Okay.
Cool. Since nobody is asking any question, I have a question, Farhan. So,
Mhm.
if you have to tell about three major differences between studying in India versus studying in US. So, in terms of lifestyle, right? Because we are accustomed
Yes.
to a certain kind of lifestyle. I'm sure there's a difference in lifestyle when it comes to living in US. So, what are the three major things, major changes that you have witnessed?
Major witness first, the people around me, I guess. The people around me, the traveling to the university and everything, it's completely different. First major change you see on the road is everyone switching from right lane to left lane. It's the most confusing thing you get to see once you land in US. Then the second thing I would say, no one cares over here in the university. For example, if you're studying an engineering in India, the professor would say, "Hey, why are you not listening to me?" In the universities over here, even if you're using phone, laptops, anything, professor won't care on you. He will just teach his part and he will leave the class.
So he won't be, जैसे colleges
डांटते करते हैं हाँ
have we seen movies कैसे chalk या pen से ऐसे
हाँ
hit you.
yes, they won't do that.
They won't do that here.
They won't do that.
Okay.
But yes, one thing is if you fail or if you get low points, it would directly affect your F1 status. So make sure no one fails in any of the subjects and try to make the good average grades.
What are the
Because
consequences? What if you have a back in one of the papers?
one of the papers, it's fine. If you're getting like continuously for 2 to 3 papers, you would be out of the status directly. You will lose your F1 status.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no one wants to get into that trouble.
Definitely.
Yes. And yeah, once you are coming back from the university, there's no one at the home to cook food for you. All you gotta do is cook yourself. And one more thing, I would suggest everyone try to learn some recipes, try to cook, learn few dishes, try to do house chores like washing your clothes, packing everything, packing your tiffins, cooking some dishes. It would be easy once you land over here.
I mean, there's no difference. Even if you're moving from, say, people like move to Bangalore, right? To
Yes,
work. Like we
yes,
have moved to Bangalore. Similarly, you guys have moved to US. I think the story remains the same. You have to like learn the house chores and you have to learn the cooking. And when you come back to home, either you will have cold food waiting for you or you'll have no food. Then you'll have Swiggy and Zomato
yes,
to help you.
yes.
But कब तक ही ऑर्डर करोगे आप?
Uh-huh. Your pocket, even you can order it in India, but here you would think twice and thrice before ordering something.
Why is that?
So much expensive. You don't want to spend that much of money on the food. Instead, you would say I would just have some bread and eggs in my house.
Also, would you
So
like to talk about any of the on-campuses job and how much would they pay?
and on campus some interest on it. It's not that easy to get that job. But yeah, if the university is less crowded, you can definitely get into it. And your 40 to 50% of the university fees will be paid by the university if you get on campus job.
Hmm. Cool, Farhan. I think that's all for now, right?
Yes.
I just want to ask one last question. क्या थ्री इडियट्स की तरह आपका पैशन भी वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफी था और अब्बा नहीं माने और इज इट द पैशन यू आर फॉलोइंग?
No, it's my passion I've been following because from my 10th standard, I guess I wanted to know that I want to do computer science. My father is from civil engineering, civil field, construction and everything. He didn't even say wants me to join that thing because he had a good connections over there, but he said, what you want to do? Jo karna hai tujhe wo kar beta.
अरे अरे
So he will always supported, and yeah, I'm here in US after 3 attempts. So I'm following my passion. I'm satisfied. I am.
That's great. Would you like to drop in your LinkedIn profile so that people can connect with you if they have any questions?
Sure, we'll do that.
Cool. That's all for now. We'll keep meeting with you guys for any more sessions on what to pack and how you should prepare for your US journey. Thank you so much, Farhan, for sharing all your
One more thing, excuse me.
Yeah,
Uh,
Prashant, go ahead.
I just want to know which one is better. The card, which card is better?
Can you please
It
elaborate?
depends upon how much cashback do you need, depends upon that. How much rewards do you need? How much cashback
No,
do you
as
need?
I'll be new there, so there won't be much expenses. So, according to you, which one will be better?
So, there is always an expense in US. Every day you wake up, there's always an expense waiting for you. For example, even if you go to a grocery store, the minimum bill you make is $10 to $15. The bread packet you get for $4. If you take, you don't get the milk packets over here, you get a milk bottle which is of 1 gallon. 1 gallon is equals to 4 liters or something. So that would cost you $4. Bread for $4. 12 eggs for $10. So yeah, I would suggest you to go with the maximum best card so that you could get the rewards back and use it. You can get the basic one. Then again, if you need to upgrade it, you can upgrade it easily.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much, Farhan. Thank you so much, everyone,
You're
for
welcome.
listening. Do download the Zolve app and apply for the credit card and order your sim.
One last question before we close. I'm sorry
Yeah,
for the delay,
Farhan,
but
go
it just struck me.
Nah, no.
See, we are going from India to US, right? So there is some amount, some money that is there in our India savings account. So how do we transfer that to a US account with minimum charges? Is there a way that you can suggest?
No. You could use the Remitly app if you want to.
Is there any advantage or any limit on the student account transfers, or is there any tax which needs to be paid? Do you have any idea about that?
Oh, no, I don't have any idea on it because I've done directly to the SBI. So everything is taken care of by father, so I don't get into that. I don't know how much they charge him, but yeah. So I guess they charge up to like 2 to 4% on it. And I guess there's a limit of $2,000 for a day. But yeah, I can let you know by tomorrow because my friends do that.
Cool. I hope this answered your questions.
That will be helpful. That will
Mm,
be helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Farhan, for sharing all the insights. And yeah, Farhan's video in Zol's YouTube channel went viral. I think it had the highest number of views. It's more than 77,000. So I've also dropped the link here. Go ahead and check the video. And yeah, I will be sharing his LinkedIn profile if he's comfortable connecting with you guys. And yeah, we'll meet again. Thank you, guys. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.
Bye.